Hey everyone, how's it going? Joe here from Zilla Cabs. In this video today, we wanted to answer a question that we've received a few times, and that is, it comes from the way that we record our videos here, and that is, what is the difference between the sound of recording a cab on the floor of a room or raised up? So often in studios and videos on YouTube, you'll notice that speaker cabinets are oftentimes raised off the floor. There's a number of different ways you can do this. Some people just use a couple of breeze blocks. Here we actually use one of our bass cabs with a black sheet over it, just because it gives it a nice look for the video. But there is going to be inherent differences in sounds on where you place a cab in a room and whether it's on the floor or raised up. So we thought we'd just do a quick comparison here between recording the cab on the floor and on top of our bass cab that we usually do. So I thought the best way to show the differences was to first of all mic the cab up, find a spot on the speaker that I thought sounded nice. Then I've taped up that spot on the cab and marked it up so I can replicate that when I move the cab. Then I've got like a rock sound with plenty of gain, because I think one of the main differences that you might expect to find might be in the low end. And then I've recorded a loop so I can play that same performance back into the amp with the cab on the floor or on the stand. And then I've done a bit of clean playing as well, just to show what the difference sounds like for clean stuff. And also I've taken an impulse response of each setup so that you can see on the graph how the different frequencies are responding through the different setups there. So for this video I'm using Paul's Les Paul Gary Moore, and I'm playing through a Laney VC15 amplifier, just because this amp does nice cleans and nice gain sounds, and it's also got an effects loop which allows me to send a signal from the computer into the power amp of that amplifier to capture the impulse response. Now it's also worth bearing in mind here that where you place the cab within the room is going to have a big difference on the way the whole thing sounds. Now the way this room is set up is for obviously capturing videos, so we're constrained for where the camera needs to face and where the sign is and stuff for having the cab in that spot. But ideally you can sort of walk around a room with a combo and maybe just place it in different spots, and you'll find that it can have a big effect on the way the cab sounds. For example, if you put it in a corner of a room, you might actually end up creating a lot more low end as it sort of collects in the corners of the rooms. So that's another thing that's worth bearing in mind here. So to keep it fair, we've done this experiment just in the same spot that our cab is always in, and then when I've taken the stand away, I put the cab on the floor in the same spot as well, just to sort of keep that under control there as much as I can. Okay, so let's take a listen. The first thing you're going to hear is me flipping between the cab on the floor and the cab on the stand using the loop that I recorded into a loop pedal. And then after that, I'll show the clean playing in both situations. And on the screen, then I'll show the impulse response as well. So I hope you find some useful information in this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let me know what you think you can hear, which one you prefer in the comments below. And I'd love to hear your experiences with this sort of thing. If you've got any tips for the way you think a cab should be placed in a room, or any recording techniques like that, it'd be great to hear about those below. Thanks.